You see it is still frozen.
It's nice and green.
Yeah.
That makes the pasta green.
Green, right.
Verde.
In Italy, we made it with the
Nettles.
nettles. And Irene, la mamma di Luciano, ci piacevano di più dei spinaci e venivano così bene.
So the nettles, how come they don't, the stickers, what, boil off?
Oh yes.
The prickly
yes.
things?
Yes. I used to pick them up with gloves.
Uh-huh.
And I would pick up the best, the top, right? And I put them in the boiling water. 8 eggs.
In Italy, didn't you tell me that they would eat nettles? They would live off the land.
Oh yes. My mom, she used to cook them in the water. And
cook the dandelion.
Squeeze them,
Uh-huh.
and then she will, I don't know if you call them fry, but, she will put lard.
Mm-hmm.
The real lard that we used to have because we used to raise the pigs. And so we have the lard in big pieces. And we had a box, special box that we keep the lard with salt. So she will chop that and then put the dandelion and cook them with the lard. And it was the best. The best. Okay.
Yeah, people don't realize lard can be healthier
yes.
than...
We always eat lard. And look, my mom, she lived to be 93.
Yeah.
And Irene, she lived to be close to 100. A month she will have been 100 years old.
Wow. That was your mother-in-law?
My mother-in-law.
Luciano's mother.
Father.
And she lived with you?
Yeah, she lived with me. We used to take her to Italy with us for 6 months. And we took her until she was like 95. Put all salt, olive oil. You see, I don't measure anything. Oh, what is this? Huh. No, this is vinegar.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I didn't put that much. Leave it to me.
Uh-oh. Are you going to scoop that out?
Oh, yeah. No.
No?
It's okay. It's just a drop.
Okay.
Put olive oil.
Maybe that'll be your secret ingredient.
Yeah.
People go, why does her pasta taste so good?
Look at that. See it?
Let me see. Mamma mia.
You see how it's chopped?
It's beautiful.
Yeah, good. I think I have to put more flour. Okay. Hey, come on.
Oh.
Leave it to me. Make a mess. The school, my school apron. St.
Stephen's, yeah.
But I used to work.
Used to work there.
Yeah.
And Nancy went there.
Yeah, I worked there for 10 years.
What year?
After Aldo died,
Uh-huh.
they used to pay, the IMF used to pay the school for Nancy. But after he died, they were not going to pay anymore. So they said, if you come to work over here, we give you 50% off.
Ah.
So I went to work taking care of the children of the faculty. So I used to have like a daycare, kind of. And I worked there until Luigi retired. So it was like 10 years.
You liked working with the children?
I loved it. I worked before, I used to work on Blessed Sacrament. And there was this Canadian nun, she was from Canada. And she was we got to meet her, and Aldo liked her. They used to speak French together because she spoke French from Canada, and Aldo spoke beautiful French. So, and she said, "Why don't you come to work at the school like a teacher assistant?" But I said, "I don't speak English because I used to speak Italian, so that my kids would speak Italian." And at home, we always spoke Italian. We listened to Italian music. We never spoke English because we wanted the children to speak Italian. So she said, "Don't worry, with the children you learn, they're going to teach you." And sure enough, I learned from the kids. You see, all the eggs with the spinach.
Yeah.
Okay. You can help me, David. Can you pour me flour? Because this is not enough flour.
Not enough flour? Okay.
Pour.
Is that
Pour
enough?
a little bit more.
A little bit more?
Yeah. This is fun, you see, to work.
Yeah, it looks fun. Brings out the child in you. It's like Play-Doh.
Yeah. Aldo used to call me sometimes and say, "You know what, Liliana called me from work. He would say, I would like to have pasta tonight. Can you make it for me?" Sure. So I used to make pasta. He come home because he used to love to cook. He was like you, David.
Yeah.
They got all the... I had to divide it because it was too much to work it all at once.
Oh, you divided it?
Yeah, into...
Yeah. Gets too hard, right?
Yeah, this is the hardest part, making pasta.
It's been about 15 minutes.
See how it works. Okay.
So you're cutting it into chunks
Okay.
to run through the machine.
Yeah, right.
And this is a pasta machine.
Quattro. I want to make 4 at a time. Let's see. You see, you can taste. Still soft.
Is that too soft?
Yeah. This way.
You don't want it to stick.
Pretty good. You can see the spinach.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Okay, that's good enough. Then I have to do it 3 times.
To get it thinner and thinner, right?
Right. My mom, she used to make it with the thing rolling pin,
Really?
but I never to learn to do that.
Wow.
My sister Clara, the oldest one, she used to do it too.
Would she cut the linguine by hand
She
too?
would, oh yes,
Yeah?
she had a long cutting board,
Uh-huh.
and she had a special knife, and she would cut it. She was doing.
And your mother was, where was she from in Italy?
She was from Colonia Veneto. She was born in Baldaria, is a town, Colonia Veneto. And some of her sisters, they were born in a different place, in Chiampo.
All that's in the Veneto, around Venice, right?
Yeah.
That.
When my mom was born, it was in the mountain. She didn't like it. She said she liked it better in the pianura. To work at the farm, it was better.
Ah.
But you know, after she got married, she never worked on the farm. She was always pregnant.
Yeah, how many kids?
She had 12 kids.
12 kids.
I was the second. I remember when my father came home, he goes, "We got 2 girls." I remember being in the barn, because they were born in November the 11th, so it was kind of cold. And the barn was like in this house. This is the kitchen, and that's the door. You will go to the barn. And I used to keep warm. I used to put my feet. I would sit in the barn and put my feet on the butt of a cow to keep my feet, to get my feet warm.
And the barn was right next to your house, part of your house, attached to it.
Oh yeah, attached.
Yeah. And the animals warmed up the inside during the winter.
We used to have a big part between cows to the right, cow to the left, and in the middle there was almost not as big as this, but like from here to there, and we put a table, we play cards. My mom will be knitting, my dad will make basket.
Those look beautiful.
I got so many cousins, you know. My father was 7 brothers and sisters. One died, they lost 1 or 2 brothers and sisters when they were little. And my mom, they were 10, 5 boys and 5 girls.
But you left home, came to America. How old were you then?
I was 21.
21.
I fell in love with this guy. And now I say, I could have had a life with him. You know, he was 3 years younger than me. But I didn't know. He was 17 and I was 20. So I found out after that he was younger than me, and I said, forget it, I don't want to see you anymore. He said, but I love you. And I said, yeah, but you lied to me. And he said, if I told you the truth, will you ever go out with me? I said, no, just why I didn't tell you. And we really love each other. He looked like Elvis Presley. His name was Andrea. He took me home, I remember one time, in a motorcycle. And my sister, they were all in love with him because she was so cute. To make him mad, I started going out with a friend of his that he was 17 years older than me.
Older than you?
Older. And my dad didn't like him because he said. And then after that I met my sister Clara. She had a baby girl, Rita. And I met the general's wife at the hospital. The general was already in America. And she liked me. And she said, will you come to America with me? We said, you are the nanny of Paula, because after 25 years of marriage, they had a little girl, Paula. And the oldest one, Serenella, she was sister-in-law with my sister Clara. Clara, my sister, and her married 2 brothers. Just so I got to meet them. And so Serenella already had a little girl, Elizabeth. She was a year old when I came to America. And Paula was 6. So there was a big difference.
Yeah, and that was Washington, D.C.
Yes. I live in 16th Street. And when the general came, we came in a ship. I came in first class, the Raffaello. It was a beautiful ship. And I wish I went in the tourist class so I could have met, you know, somebody my age, because who had the money to pay for first class, you know? So I came and I arrived in New York. The general came to pick us up. He had a beautiful Thunderbird, blue Thunderbird. And I was sitting in the back like this, crossing my arms, and I said, I know this place. I felt like...
That must have been a good feeling.
Oh yes, it was a wonderful feeling. And then, you know, we passed the White House, and for the first time, oh, I remember, I had milkshake. Oh, it was so good. I put the flour so it's easy, it won't stick together when I cut it.
Yeah, you don't want it to stick.
Right.
Oh, just one time? That looks beautiful. Look at that.
Okay.
Nice.
Here.
And you're just gonna, they air dry for a while?
Oh yes. You see, the hardest job is to put it together. This is easy.
This part's easy.
This part is easy.
I think the hardest part is kneading it for
Kneading it.
20 minutes.